Welcome back to Amateur Game Review. I am Zach, and today Sony finally released their new PlayStation Plus tier system. I wanted to quickly go over it, tell you what it is, tell you about the 3 tiers, see if one of the tiers is good for you or if any of the tiers is good for you, let you know what's in them, and yeah, let's just jump right in and talk about them. So as you can see, there are 3 tiers. There's the PlayStation Plus Essential, PlayStation Plus Extra, and PlayStation Plus Premium. Now, what these are pretty simple, really. If we scroll up here, we can see what all they have. Now, I could read all of these to you, but if you are familiar with PlayStation Plus at all, this PlayStation Plus Essential is essentially the same exact thing that PlayStation Plus has always been. You get the 3 monthly games that they release every month. That's what monthly means. You get online multiplayer, the exclusive discounts, yada yada yada. It's the same PlayStation Plus that it has always been. It's just titled differently now. It is Essential. Now, the second tier, and that is the PlayStation Plus Extra, and it is exactly that. It is extra. This is what most people are probably going to go for. It is everything that PlayStation Plus Essential is, and it just adds the game catalog. And with the game catalog is essentially just PS4 and PS5 games. Now, we will go through the game catalog here in a few minutes just to show you what you do get with the current PS Plus Extra tier, but that is essentially it. It is PS Plus Essential with this game catalog that we'll go over in a second. And then finally, you have the PS Plus Premium, which is, again, the same thing from the first 2 tiers, the Essential and the Extra, but with the added Classics catalog. You do get game trials, which, I mean, game trials used to just be on PlayStation and Xbox. I don't understand why we have to have a service for that now. And you also get cloud streaming, which is you can stream games to your PS4, your PS5, or your PC, which to some people, that could be kind of a big deal. I'll even show you guys what the PC app looks like here in a few minutes. But let's jump into what everyone really cares about, and that is the game catalog. Now, this is what the new PS Plus app looks like. It's essentially the same, but it does show what tier that you are subscribed to over there. And then if you scroll down, you can actually get into the benefits you have for your tier. Now, like I said, the game catalog is in the extra tier and the premium tier, but it's essentially where the main part of what you're going to want is. It's got all the PS4 and the PS5 games. Now, in the PlayStation Plus Extra game catalog, there are some really good games in this. You get Spider-Man Miles Morales, the Demon's Souls remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Returnal, Guardians of the Galaxy, Death Stranding, God of War. The list goes on. I'll scroll down and let you see it. I think that it is over or up to 400 games. I'm not sure how many. I haven't counted it. But this is really, the main part of the addition of the PlayStation Now into the PlayStation Plus. And really, with the new service, this is the biggest addition. Now, all those games that I just showed you, those aren't in the PlayStation Plus Essentials. Those are just PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium. But if you do get the Premium, you also get this other stuff, like the classic games, which are PS1, PS2, PSP, and PS3 games. And you can also do the cloud streaming and the game trials, which I'll quickly go through game trials. This will probably be more beneficial in the future, like when some newer games are going to come out and you want to check them out and stuff. But like right now, you can try out Horizon Forbidden West or Tiny Tina's Wonderland. There are some decent trials in here, but really there's not very many, and it's not a huge selling point to me. It may be to you. If it is, let me know, but I don't think that that's a big deal. The other things that you can do, like I said, is the cloud streaming. Now, I am interested in this to stream to my PC. I think that would be pretty cool. I'm not 100% sure if you can download games on the PC or if you can just stream them. The problem with streaming is that everything is a little bit more compressed. It doesn't look as great, and obviously you can get some choppiness and frame rate issues. I much prefer to download games, so if anyone knows if you can actually download them to the PlayStation app on the PC, let me know, because that is something that I'm interested in. But if you're thinking about the different tiers for PlayStation Plus, the real selling point between PlayStation Plus Extra and PlayStation Plus Premium has to be this classic games list. Like I said, this is PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PlayStation Portable, and PlayStation 3 games. And a lot of people aren't interested in playing older games, but basically what it is the PlayStation Premium is basically a licensed or a monthly subscription for backwards compatibility. The only problem with it is that they have to add the games for you to be able to play them. So right now, the service is kind of lacking on the upper end with the premium. There's not a ton of PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 games, or really at all, and the ones that they have aren't the greatest, but they do have some good ones. I mean, Wild Arms 3, very great JRPG. You have the Dark Cloud series, or Jack and Daxter. Ape Escape's a great game. This Resident Evil Director's Cut, who doesn't love Resident Evil? But as you can see, there's not a ton of games here. Now, these are just the PlayStation 2, and PlayStation Portable games. With those, you also get PlayStation 3 games, but as you can scroll down here, the problem with the PlayStation 3 games is a lot of them are streaming only. Now, that's because the PlayStation 3 is notoriously, hard to code for, so emulation's difficult for it. Now, it's not, they can emulate it, but it costs a lot of money, and evidently PlayStation doesn't want to do that, but that's for another video. 90% of the PlayStation 3 games on here are streaming only. You cannot download them, and that's kind of a big issue. But anything that has been remade for the PS4, like actual remakes, for instance, like the Uncharted collection, those you actually can download even though they're PS3 games. So it isn't the end of the world, but there are a lot of really good PlayStation 3 games on here. PlayStation 3, in my opinion, is a very underrated system. But in all honesty, I think that this tier has a long way to go. They need to add quite a few more of the actual PlayStation 2, and PlayStation Portable games. There are not very many at all, and there's so many great games from those generations that the PlayStation Plus Premium just, to me, really isn't worth it. But talking about worth it, let's talk about the price. And as you look back over here, the PlayStation Essential, which again is just the original PlayStation Plus, no changes, has not changed the price. It is still $9.99 a month. The PlayStation Plus Extra is $5 more, same as Gampass, but also you can pay for it yearly, which is you get a discount. It's $99. And then you have the PlayStation Plus Premium, which is a few dollars more. It is $17.99 for a month, or $119 for a year, which that's actually a huge discount. But really, a lot of people have been saying that this is, put out to compete with Game Pass, and it probably is to compete more with Game Pass. But as of now, I don't think it is on the same quality as Game Pass. They've already come out and said that, they're not going to do a bunch of first-party day one releases on the new PlayStation Plus. They have said that there's going to be a few games that are going to day one come to PlayStation Plus, like Stray, sometime in July is coming to PlayStation Plus. That being said, this is a good start for the platform. I do think that it has a lot of promise. For me in particular, right now, it's not worth it to get premium, even for the few extra bucks. Unless you really want to play a couple of the older games or stream some PS3, there's no reason to get premium. All of the value here is in PlayStation Plus Extra. Those games that you get for the extra $5 a month are really good, and I'll switch over to what the PC PlayStation Plus app looks like, which, in all honesty, it is kind of a mess. You can't really search for anything. You kind of just have to go through these preset out tabs and stuff and look for what you want. But you can see these are the games that are on the actual PlayStation Plus Extra tier. And there's some really good games. I mean, Ghost of Tsushima, if you've not played that, that's a must-play game. Guardians of the Galaxy, really good game. Back here, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Days Gone. There is a bunch of really, really good games on here. Bloodborne, obviously, God of War. But to me, the service, this is an improvement over just the normal PlayStation Plus. I mean, obviously, because if you don't want any of it, the price didn't change at all. You can keep PlayStation Plus Essential, still play online, not worry about any of this. But PlayStation Plus Extra for the $5 a month, it's a really good deal. You are getting quite a few really good games. Like I said, I think that the premium version has a long way to go still. But there's quite a few games on here that I'm really looking forward to playing. And obviously, I've already got the premium edition. I really love retro games. If you're familiar with the channel, you'll know that. But there's not that many retro games on here right now. So hopefully, the service just continues to grow. I think that this is a great starting point for it. And maybe in the future, this becomes something that actually does compete with Game Pass. But for now, it's not on the same level, but that's okay. More options for us gamers is a win no matter what. So let me know what you guys think of the service. Let me know what tier you think is good for you, or if you don't think any of it is good. But yeah, hopefully this video didn't run too long. I'm really trying to keep it short and just give you guys a heads up on what's going on here if you didn't already know. But if you did like the video, hit the like, subscribe if you want to, hit the notification bell, keep up with what we're doing, and I will see you guys in the next video.